Good morning. So are we all there? Yeah, hi, good morning, everyone. So I want to confirm, like yesterday we were talking about ELK part. So what happened? Did you manage to download the another one? Okay. So Banali, could you please share your screen now? Yeah, Banali, are you sharing your screen? Kaliyappan, did you downloaded the new version of Elastic where we have a bin folder? Okay. Can I see that folder? Okay, so you have a bin folder. So yesterday it was not there, is it? Okay, fine. Okay, okay, you unzip it again. No problem. So what you can do is, everyone, so you have to basically launch Elasticsearch now. What you have to do? You have to launch what? Elasticsearch into our project. And then we would like to continue with our next portion. Okay. So what I'll be doing now, just understand. To launch the Elastic, okay, so we have to launch that particular step-by-step implementation. Okay, so just go inside this Elasticsearch and there's one file available window batch file. So open the command prompt inside this folder. Okay, and type elasticsearch.bat. Elasticsearch.bat. First tab key. Yeah. Please use a new version of Java. Which version of JDK you have it now? The Java environment variable is not set. Can you just check the JDK version which you have it? Go to the C drive program files. C drive program files, not perf logs, C drive program files. Java, JDK 1.8.21. Go inside, copy the URL. So go to the desktop, not from here, directly from there. Minimize everything. Right click on your this PC and say properties. Go to this advanced system settings, right inside. Yeah. And say environment variables. Here, say new type path, small letters. There not this one. That is different. That is different. Just a new type path, small letters. Come down, paste it, the URL, and say /bin. Bin. Yeah, say okay. Say okay. Say okay. Close this and close the command prompt also and open the fresh command prompt inside this folder. What is going on? Better if you can do that. But wait, yeah. Kalyapan, what is your status? Kalyapan, what is your status? Could you please tell me? Abhi, Ravindra, what is your status about your Elasticsearch run? We have to download now. Can you please do it quickly? I think you already have downloaded. I think you need to extract it again. Can you share your screen, Kalyapan? Let me see. But did you download this WinZip or WinRAR? I told you yesterday. We're taking time, my dear. Yeah, you can use either WinRAR or WinZip, anything. It is still having the same issue. Yeah, Kalyapan, you share your screen. Okay. So open your, no, go inside the bin folder first and open the command prompt here. Hmm. Now type Elasticsearch dot bat, enter. No problem, wait. Wait, we are just looking forward for this. Okay. Meanwhile, what you can do, you can just go to, I think it is there. No problem. Now you open the Kibana folder. Minimize this. Inside, go inside the Kibana, inside the ELK. Extractor Kibana now. That will be okay. That is perfect. Wait, what it is saying? Yeah, that is okay. Let it be. So fine. So your Kibana is also running, but can you just go back to this, minimize this? I think it is starting up. Now do one thing. Uh, in your program, just go to the log stash folder. Okay, okay, fine, no problem. You just go back to the Kibana. Kibana is not running right now. Wait. I think there's some issues occurred. Yeah, launch your Kibana also. Here you run command prompt cmd and launch your Kibana. Just say Kibana and enter kibana.bat. Just type kibana.bat again. No, wait. You have to go inside the bin folder, no? You have to go inside the bin folder of Kibana. Okay, just try to launch your go one step back and try running your load stash. Sorry, not load stash. Your Elasticsearch once again. Go inside the bin folder. Go inside the bin folder. Wait, wait. What you're extracting below? Wait. So when the Kibana is extracting, then which Kibana you are running so far? Let it get in extract now. Then you run Kibana. Just see the command prompt meanwhile. Just wait. It is still going on. Let the Kibana get extracted. Wait for a minute. But launch Elasticsearch first before you launch Kibana. Elasticsearch is getting failed again and again. Go up a little bit in Elasticsearch bin file. No, command prompt I'm asking, command prompt of Elasticsearch. The open which you've opened. Wait. Just press up arrow key. Press up arrow key. Yeah, enter. And go to your Kibana and launch it again. Here you say kibana.bat. Then launching. Meanwhile, you just open localhost 9200 in your browser and check if it is launching. Localhost 9200. To see the Logstash is, sorry, this Elasticsearch is launched or not. Just check in your terminal. I think your installation has got some issue of JDK8. Due to that, it is having some constraints. I think it's still stuck. What you can do, Phil, for a time being, we can just leave this option aside, okay, and focus on the other area. Later on, you can download the JDK8 and work it out accordingly. Is that okay? Otherwise, we'll be spending a lot of time on this only. What do you guys suggest? Okay, shall we go and talk about our new features? Because I think this will be taking time. What do you guys suggest? Is that okay? If we can go ahead and talk about something new. Yeah, it is better. You got the JSON on localhost 9200, Ravindra? Can you share your screen? I think Ravindra has got. Ravindra, share your screen once you're ready. Okay, great. Can I see your terminal where your Elasticsearch is launched? Okay, it seems like it is there. Now, share your full screen, please, because I think you've only shared 2 folders. Just share your full screen, stop it and share your full screen again. Okay, so you are running with this. Just launch your Kibana at the same time. Okay, your Kibana is also running. That's nice. So do one thing. Can I take a look toward the file which you have got it in your logs? Where your log file is? The one which you generated yesterday, the project which I shared with you. Ravindra, the project yesterday which I've shared with all of you, you remember like there is a one log file get created which you've stored in your desktop. You remember? Okay, so just download this file. So did you download a zip file? Okay, you just downloaded all three now. Anyways, no problem. Do one thing, go back to your, what to say? Okay, let me share the project with you, which you need to download that. Okay, so just download it into your local environment. Just wait. I've shared one zip file with you. Can you please download the zip file and import it in your Eclipse first? And I'm also sharing one more file with you. You also copy. I've shared one more file with you. Two files which I've shared with everyone. Ravindra, did you get this file? Okay, so download, well, there's a one zip file, there's a one conf file. Download both the file and extract the zip file and import it in your current Eclipse. Yes, actually, Barnali, but I think for him, Ravindra did not get this project actually, because I think he missed the sessions. So that's why I'm re-giving it to him. At least he can get it. You know, Barnali, we are just expecting if it is anyways running, so why not finish this ELK right now? Because pushing it tomorrow, once again, we are already in a flow. Okay. So are you downloading it now? Just download that and let me know once you extract this and import this project of ELK project into your Eclipse. You finished downloading it, Ravindra? Please quickly help us if you are. Import it in Eclipse and let me know. And also download, there's another conf file I've shared with you. Two link I've shared. Download both and let me know. Let me know once you are ready. Ravindra, so share the screen once you are ready after downloading this Eclipse project. Okay, do one thing. Okay, do one thing. Go to the desktop. Go to the desktop. I think you only shared Eclipse, not your complete desktop. Ravindra, I request you to please help us because it is really taking long time. Wait, you do not need to launch the Logstash like that. There is a way of doing this. Just wait. Wait, don't launch the Logstash. First of all, go to the desktop and create a new file, new folder. Sorry, go to the desktop and create a new folder. Give the name called My Logs. But I can't see your screen. I think you haven't shared the full screen again. You only shared the limited windows. I requested you to please share your screen again, full desktop. Otherwise, I can't make out what is going on. When you're my logs, go inside this, copy the URL on the top. Copy the URL on the top. URL, the address bar you copy. Of your my logs, copy the address bar. Copy this and go back to your Eclipse again. Go to your, what to say, SRC main resources. SRC main resources. Open this application.yaml file below. And replace this line number. Yeah, before this, till here. And put backslash, yeah, like this. Okay, now save your file and launch this application. Please open your browser and say localhost, whatever the port. Just see which port number it is running right now. 9898. It is running under 9898. Just say localhost colon 9898. And go back. No, wait. Just go back to the Eclipse again and see in controller what URLs you have it now. Open the controller. Yeah, this one. And come down. You see it is saying get user and say that some default users are there. Come down. Some users are there with ID call 234 1234. Okay. With the URL call what? There's some dummy users you have kept it with URL call get user. Just use this get user URL there. /1. Yep, I think there is a 1234. Yeah, put 2, enter. So you got the record. Once again, remove the 2, put 1. Okay, now you put 101. Enter. Got it? Nothing, you got it. Now minimize this and see the folder on your desktop. See the logs are generated. You see this now. There's a values below. You see this ID 102, name Shyam, name John, name ID 101. So this logs has been generated. Now we'll be using this logs where they're in my program. Okay, so do one thing. Close this and go to your application.yaml file. Okay, copy this line. Yeah, tell C drive this one. Okay, now where's the conf file which I've given to you? The one which you recently downloaded. Yeah, copy this, and go to the logstash folder. Go inside the bin folder, paste it here. Okay, right click in your, sorry, open this logstash.conf file in your notepad++. Okay, and change this URL, line number 4, that URL. Yeah, that URL you change it. Yeah, save your file. Okay, now do one thing. Open your folder of logstash. No, logstash folder. Yeah, so open the command prompt here. So remember one thing I told yesterday also, whenever I want to launch basically the logstash ever in my program, I always want to give what the file name. Just say logstash space -f, type logstash space -f, and give the file name. What is the file name? Logstash.conf. .conf. Enter. You already have this running. That particular Elasticsearch is running. Come on, your Elasticsearch is running. Okay, wait. It'll take a second. Just wait. It's saying successfully started, and now it'll start watching your logs. See, these are the your logs. Can you see this now? Path, C drive. These are all. You got it? You see this ID here, user not found below. You see this ID below. You see this user not find ID 101. Can you see this now? This log stash has been taken it up now into the consideration. Got it? With ID 1. Now do one thing in a similar line. Just go back to the browser again. Browser again. Where you was no, below, before that, where you were searching the URL ID 101, where it is. No, that you leave it. That 9200 you leave. That you just leave this part, whatever it is there. Open another tab meanwhile. Where you say localhost 9898, where you were saying below. Let's say get 101 here. Okay. Now go back to the logstash terminal. You see this ID 101 found. Can you see this right now? Just now you launched and this ID has got your point. Put 2 there on the top in a browser. Enter. Just see there in logstash. See, it is getting your logs. Are you clear now? See, these logs which are there, I want to actually hold it where? In my browser URLs, so that at least I can inspect it and analyze my logs in the future. So the one which you have it earlier, 9200 port number, or which one? 9200, yeah? Yeah, enter. Yeah, it is having a lot of details are available here, but we'll be picking up what the one detail. So just say localhost 9200. After that, yeah, in the same browser, when you say localhost 9200, okay. After that, you just put / and say _cat, enter. Yeah, you see this, there are a lot many logs are there coming up. So the logs which I'll be looking forward for, it'll be what? Indices. So after this _cat, say / indices. Yeah, enter. You see this now, you have got indices with you. Getting it? There's one log stash. Okay. So here you see there's a call green, yellow, open. Can you see this now here? So there in your program, you see this one log stash is given in yellow color. Yeah, this one. This is your log stash. Are we clear? So this is the complete ID with the timestamp has been given, which you'll be taking it up. Getting it now? So that's what we would like to use. So copy this log stash 2020. Wait. So you are basically taking this value, which is given with what? With the timestamp. So we have to basically analyze a specific URL in my code now. Okay, so what you need to do, remove the indices, remove the underscore cat, and put this URL instead, the one which you copied. Yeah, enter. Awesome. You see this now? You got this URL with you. And here you say, okay, so here what you have, you say underscore search. After that forward slash underscore search. Enter. Awesome. Do you see this now? Here you have got complete log stash has been captured, your complete logs which were executed earlier. Getting it, sir? So this is what the logs which are there added in your program. So these logs, we would like to analyze it where? In our Kibana. Clear? So you're having this complete logs associated here. Okay, so the URL which we have taken, similar one will be going ahead and talk about in our application. Getting it? So these are the URLs which are there, which I may be using further where in my systems. So just do one thing, open another browser and search for localhost 5601. Can you hear me? Open another browser tab and search for localhost 5601. Yeah. You see your Kibana is getting launched. Kibana actually get all the data from where? Okay, so here just see this option called say explore by on my own. Okay. So there's an option called index pattern here. Search in an index pattern on the top. Okay, so once you search for this, so which option you have taken? Under the management, under the Kibana, there's one called index pattern. Uh, there's an option called create index pattern. Can you see this? Yeah. So here in this create index pattern, it will be asking you what. Okay. Now here you need to check those names which starts with log stash. So type log stash, log stash. Okay. Say hyphen star, log stash hyphen star. See that is saying it is matching one pattern. By default, it is taking this index in your code. Are we clear? You see it is matching it now. So once it is done, just say next step now. Okay. So it will be asking you multiple option. So timestamp, how you want to separate it out, the complete details. Okay, here you can select any option and select, I don't want to use this time filter. You can basically make it, but you can say, I don't want to use this, and say create index pattern. And now your index pattern is getting created. And now you can see the complete log stash hyphen star has been given. Complete timestamp version multiple. Left hand side, if you go in a discover. No, no, no. Can you see this round color screen? No, no, no. Above, above. Yeah, this one. Or else you click on three dots on the top. Left, 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 left. Three dots on the top. And here, okay, there's an options called log stash is coming up. So where you go right now? When it is getting created, log stash hyphen star. So what you did after that? There's an option called discover. You see this now. This is where exactly your complete stash has been used right now here. Are we clear? You can see now the complete stash has been used here. Here, the complete logs of your application would be shown. Are we clear? So if you just search for ID 101, search for 101, say Control F. No, 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 not here. Not here. In your just say Control F on the top, like just say 101. No, not ID 101. Just remove this ID and just type 101. You see this now? User not found with ID 101. Can you see this below? Saji, you are able to see this now? Got it? Okay, and search for Sham. I think there was a name Sham. See this name Sham was found. Are you clear now? Isn't this an amazing right now, Ravindra? Come on, isn't this an amazing? This is the beauty in a real-time application. You people use this kind of analytics tool to centralize, manage all your logs. So log stash is basically hold the logs. Okay, so Elasticsearch is responsible to give the searching index created, and here in Kibana, you use UI to get it. Now do one thing, search for one more user in your browser, not here, in 9898. In 9898, where you were opening up the tab, where you were searching, localhost 9898 slash. Now you don't use another user now. User 4, you search for 4. Okay, now you see this Kibana. Go to the Kibana tab now. Just say refresh. Now you search for the ID 4 which you search. What was the name? Mark. You see this. Imagine or not. It is giving you the live syncing. Isn't it? Kaliappan, are you getting it? Abhi, Barnali, you got it. What? Why we were you were waiting? Why we were waiting so eagerly for this? Barnali, are you clear? Okay, so this is what it was happening. All information you can get it. All the information, whichever is there in a log, everything you can get it. Are you getting it? See, whatever you are logging in, everything would be available here. Whatever you log in, everything would be available here. Whatever you basically think I'll be generating in my log, you can basically get it. More in detail, more in-depth coverage, you're gonna get it. That depends on how much of logs you have opened up. Accordingly, this file will be available to us. No, as of now, no. But yes, we can have this option to add the public IP at this point too. Okay. So you are able to get all the logs generated and making it available right in your application. Okay. So for other project also, can I also generate the log file? Come on, Ravindra. Can I also generate the project, the previous project what you have developed? Open your Eclipse. So you have this option called NSCIT Spring Boot. You have it. Yeah. Expand it. SRC main Java. So you have this with you. Okay. So you can also generate the logs file for this and tell where the logs file has to be exported. Okay. Tell me one thing, Bernali. Sorry, Kaliappan. You remember I told you about one line? Come on. You remember I told you one line how to generate this, what to say, export the log files from application.properties. Kaliappan, you remember the last line was called logging dot file dot name something was there in your application.properties file. Kaliappan, you remember? Yes, Kaliappan, please tell me. Do you remember about which file we have given it to export your file? Okay, what you can do here is, here you open the application.properties file of this project. Here you type after line number 8, press enter. Yeah, and here you give the name called logging.file.name. Logging.file.name equal to, now do one thing, copy and paste the URL, the one which you kept it in application.yaml. Yeah, copy and paste it. Okay, and here you change the name to what? ELK stack2.log. Got it? And one more thing you do. Wait, what a part of that if you want to generate the logs in a little bit more in detail? So you also have what to say, the option in which you can have the more detailed versions of log to be get generated for your application. Okay, so what you can do here in your application.properties file, you have the option. Okay, so I tell you about what is the file name. So you just go back to the line and type this command called logging.level. Type logging.level.org.spring framework web colon is colon is give space and type debug capital letters. Logging.level.org.springframework.web colon, yeah. Now save your file. Save your file. And now launch this application. Launch this application. But do one more important thing. Let's okay, let it launch. And go to the desktop my logs folder. No. Go to the no. Don't do anything here. Just go to the my logs. Let's see whether the logs are getting generated or not. Open that. See, that is a detailed level of logs are generated. Can you see this right now here? Getting it? And now you insert a new record into the database using registration. You remember your registration was working? Try to run the example. Localhost 8080 slash, just check the name and see the logs now in your folder. Open that ELK stack 2 again. See the logs, say yes. And see the logs a little bit more in precise. Getting it? So depends on how far you can go, that logs will be available to you. Okay. So what I want you to launch the log stash. First, you stop the log stash and launch the log stash by giving this file name under the conf file. You got my point? And try, see everything in a Kibana. I'm giving you 10 to 15 minutes of time. Try to perform one more activities. Try to fetch the results also from the database. Perform all the activities and search all the logs, Ravindra. Okay. It is only for registration. Perform all the activities. Retrieve it. Find it. Individual records. Search by ID. You remember we discussed about the record call, how to fetch individual record. Try all the options and check all the logs must be available here. Okay. So in your application, perform all the logic. You have just inserted a record. Now you perform find. Now you perform update. Every operation you perform, and all all the logs must be generated here. So you are only inserting the record, Ravindra. Okay. After that, you also perform the activity for login. Also perform the activity for search for individual record. Search and perform the update and delete all operations you performed and see all logs have been generated under your log stash. Do it and let me know. But whatever you have taken, that authentication, you can just check whether they are being logged properly or not. Just check, except login, whatever you have checked, others. Superb. You can see the get mapping, find user all. Saket, you know what happened here, Ravindra? It happens because of we have enabled the logging on a debugging level. Getting it, and that's why you're able to see the complete details. And furthermore, Kibana, you can basically analyze it more. See, these three tools are very, very attractive tools through which you can basically go a level beyond to make it possible. Kaliapan, are you able to understand what he is doing it right now? Great. Banali, what about you? Are you able to cope it up? Abhi, Mahadevan, Manmohan, Nazreen, Akansha. So Banali, that is why I was waiting for this tool to be get created. And I want everybody of you offline, okay? Make sure that you walk through with this tool completely. Okay. So you download the JDK 11, okay, in your system, JDK 11. Right now we have a JDK 8. You can use the JDK 11. There you can just try. Right now I know his is having JDK 8, but that's okay. Yeah, current version is 1.8.2.81. But however, I would recommend for the future use also, you better upgrade your version. Okay. So to make it possible. Okay. So I'm expecting like by tomorrow when we'll be catching it up, you'll be having these complete logs ready with all of you. Yeah, because these are very, very important. Yesterday we have developed the logs with the help of what? Come on, Kaliapan. Yesterday, how we got the logs? We got the logs because of what? Zipkin server. Absolutely. Okay. So using Zipkin server, you are basically perform the necessary tracing. Clear? So that logs also can be exported here. Okay. So that log can be also exported. But I want you to try everything by today. So tomorrow when I'll be catching you back, I'm expecting this to be get over. Okay. So Barnali, are you clear? Avi, Akansha, are you all clear? Please confirm. Okay. So these URLs, I'm expecting this to be get over by tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow again. And we will see the next topic, which is very, very interesting, where we'll be talking about in case if the application is stop responding you, how to basically resend the request again and again to make sure if the application get matched it again. It is a very fantastic example. We'll be talking about that application. I also will be talking about caching, how to enable the cache inside your Spring applications. Okay, so these are the two topics designed for tomorrow. Okay, so keeping it, that's it for today, because I'm sure today was a very fruitful day. Thanks to Ravindra to bring to this solution, which really helped us to get going with this ELK stack. Any developer today who's working on Spring, knowledge of ELK stack is very, very essential, because for a long run, centralize logs analysis tool, this is just a magic. Okay, so guys, then that's it. We're keeping it for today. So let's catch you back tomorrow to take this development ahead. Okay, thank you everyone. Enjoy your day, and we'll catch you back again tomorrow to see this further. Okay, thank you and have a great day. Thanks Ravindra, thanks Bandali, thanks Akansha, thanks everyone.